coming off the shop? They about got things squared away out there?
I haven't been out for 2 weeks, so I don't know.
Ben said it's slow. I talked with him Friday down there at the cookout. And they're still working, but they're trying to drag their feet. And I said, well, just like we told you earlier, do not tell them we got a machine.
I don't know, tell them that. I don't want that ever had any contract.
Hi, Karen.
Morning.
And Lyle said if we did, it would cost us too much more money.
I don't think that's true.
Yeah,
Any contract that we ever had, Pasture Contract always had an ending date on it. Once it's done, it started with six charges.
I'm okay with that.
This is at 71 in here.
yeah. Can you make turn about 81?
I would be happy to, but I don't think they would like it.
Where's Laura not working again today?
She's off this week. They're hopefully on their way down to Missouri.
Good for them.
Yeah.
I had all kinds of questions at Casey's today. It's like, do you have a meeting? I said, why wouldn't I? What's closed day? It's like,
I even got asked about that last night.
nobody told me anything about it.
No,
We didn't take off Juneteenth either. That was a federal holiday.
Yeah. You guys need to reassign those for us.
That's right.
Yeah.
We can do that.
We don't take off President's Day. That's a federal holiday.
Oh, we do take off President's Day. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do we?
We do have that one. Yep. In February.
Is it Martin Luther King Day that we don't take off
That
then?
one we don't have off.
That one.
Well, I'm here. I made it.
Me too.
Now, right when I'm done here, I can go right to the middle school and get my 4 hours in because they don't have no kids there today.
Oh.
Teaching day, or
Service.
No
in
kids.
service.
No school day.
At least in the union.
Well, now, South Tama's going to school.
Are they?
Yeah, because there was a bus out here on the highway.
They get out early every Monday for teachers to do stuff, and then one Monday a month they have off for teachers to.
A month?
My sister's kids, their school, they have a late start every Wednesday. Which is, nice, sleep in. Throws off parents a little, I'm sure. And then I think once a month they also have a full Friday off.
Kids get off every Wednesday early.
Nice.
Dark.
I don't remember having that much time off.
Early out.
Never. And my
Told her, I
daughter
said,
is
when I went to school, it
every
was
Friday. I'm like,
all day, every day.
why?
You didn't get early outside.
No.
Yeah.
Had to walk school, uphill both ways.
Both ways.
In the snow.
5 foot of
Did
snow.
you have hot potatoes in your gloves to keep your hands warm?
Yeah, that's right. Hot rocks.
There you go.
Okie dokie. What do you get going on?
So we just use that pasture contract as a verbal agreement, so we won't change the.
I think so.
I talked to Brent on Friday, and he said we can just amend it to change the dates from April 15th to October 15th.
That would.
Oh, okay, just amend it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do that then.
Bill Faircloth, I almost beat you this month in mileage.
Oh, yeah?
$2 difference.
What did you do?
What?
How does Bill beat you in mileage? You have so much further to drive to
he's
work.
Well, that probably does even it out a little bit, but he goes way northeast for his board meetings.
Yeah.
What's way northeast?
County Social Services. I go up there third go to Waterloo the third Wednesday of every month, and then, last month I went to, where was it? Not Decorah,
I was just gonna say Decorum, but
maybe it was. Walk on. And then this
Hi,
month I
Dirk.
go to Waterloo again, third Wednesday, and then the fourth Wednesday I go to Charles City.
So those are all like regional or state.
Yep, it's just the county social services.
It's just weird that you're out of the county for it. I don't know. It's just weird you're out of the
I
county.
go to-
Dirk,
And
are
then I
you
go
here
to
to fix the
Tama, too.
clock? That's
Well, I
way
got-
off.
You got a gun? How about BB gun?
How about we just get rid of the clocks and go by the phone?
Okay.
That's probably a better idea.
Can we put a picture of me up there?
Well, then it will break. Question for you guys,
Yes.
since I'm no longer weed commission, do you want me to keep my license up? Spraying around here?
No sense in it.
No
Okay.
offense in it.
That's fine. Just,
I was licensed around home and Jim took over and I told him, I said, you take care of that. 'Cause
Okay.
I'm not gonna.
Unless you wanna take care of it for your home or something, but.
You could be a hired hand somewhere, do all the spraying and.
you don't want to spray it. The only reason I had is because I had to have it for, that was their standard for weed commission. So.
Yeah,
You don't do a spray.
No, you
nails
don't.
or anything like that.
No.
no, you don't need to,
I won't do either.
Okay,
so.
that's fine.
I mean, that's what I'd do if I were you. 'Cause I don't-
Nope, that's
Then
fine.
Thing here on the pasture thing, we're just gonna amend the dates. That's all we're gonna do.
That clock completely
You
stopped,
want me in here for that then, or?
8:05 when I
You
got
don't
here.
have to.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll just
And you
amend the
don't
dates
have
to
to
this here,
wait,
go
what?
to 10:15 is what you wanted.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah,
thinking.
we'll just do that.
Okay,
Maybe we should
all right.
Buy him new ones.
Sounds good.
I'm
Okay.
just gonna keep it down. I think.
You know, all the sheets, on my old sheets.
Yeah.
Did you turn it off?
I did touch it, it's a new one in here, I didn't touch it.
I gotta go to Tama too. I
Did
think.
you change your weather?
I haven't got any notices, but.
How long ago was it? 91 degrees.
Right?
Yeah, they
That's
will.
3 days.
For my son,
I think it's,
Friday night at the
Oh, wait a
football
minute.
field for cross country, and I'm like,
No,
well,
maybe
so
it's
last Friday,
November.
but it was 90 degrees, this is freezing.
I might be gone one. Supposed to go down. That breaks my heart.
Bless you.
So tight.
Too much dust.
Too much combine and dust.
At least we have those really windy days where all the combine dust blew away
I'll let you
right
read that.
No, you.
I mean, half the corn shucks didn't even get
You
into
don't
the
have to
combine.
read
They
it.
blew out the front.
About that
I
whole
was
day
picking
pile, it's not-
ear corn
so
yesterday,
it's not a big
and there was a bunch of these little
To do.
whirlwinds, and the corn stalks were, or the leaves were flying 100 feet in the air. Just kept going, one after another. So I got my beans done this week. Hired Monroe's. They got 2 combines. Each has got a 40-foot grain head. They did in 3 hours. It would take me 4 or 5 days.
So worth the cost.
It's well worth it.
Dad is done, and now he's combining for Don's corn. It's fine.
It's just double A's, ain't they?
Yep.
Yep.
Wouldn't take
Thank you, Dirk.
Yep.
wouldn't take me long if I pushed it. So, maybe another day or two on picking air corn, and then I'm done with that. Once I start combining it, I don't have much left.
What do you think the difference is between the Montour drain pit and Dyser's drain pit? You know, from the out in the shop area,
Mm-hmm.
all the sediment goes. Montour, they charged us $490, and in Dyser, we got charged $680.
Same person.
Yeah.
What's the difference in town size?
I don't know what the hell that has to do with it.
Yeah, you shouldn't have.
I mean,
to
it's
do
in
it.
our
You're
shop.
doing it in
Our
Oh, in the shop.
Our personal
Yeah.
shop, not like in Dyser shed.
Well, like maybe they're collecting more
My
stuff to
guess
put
is,
down the drain.
Montour's
Yeah.
smaller. The only thing I can think. Montour's probably a smaller shed too, isn't it?
It's a small shed, but Geyser Pit's only about the size of this if you square it up.
It's not very big.
Yeah.
I don't know. Miles to get there?
Yeah.
I don't know.
That kind of money, I could almost go down there with a shovel and make some bucks in about a half a day.
There you go.
What are you actually talking about, Pat?
Where the sediment goes from the drains,
Okay.
so the drains will come in and it'll come in one side, the pit's divided.
Mm-hmm.
Just like any other sediment deal, you know, and the sediment will come up and the water will go over that and drain out. And then when the sediment part gets full, you have to get that dug out.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's from the inside the shop area, that when they wash stuff off.
I know the town of Geyser's got some extra charges on a lot of stuff. So.
Yeah, do they? Yeah, no, this is completely just with the whoever pumps it.
Yep.
Make,
Yep.
yeah.
I was
Sweater
looking,
weather is definitely upon us, isn't it?
I was looking for someplace that wanted to crawl into today. It's gonna be colder tomorrow.
Getting my long johns out.
I finally turned my furnace on yesterday afternoon.
It's ridiculous, we go from
It's like
having
a day
air
and a
on
half.
putting
This is the
furnace
first
on.
It's like a
morning
day and a half
I went
of
out to
being
the shores,
moved
I'm just
because I got
wearing
my
overalls.
first night.
My legs, I said, my legs are cold. I may have to put that insulated overall on
That's
tomorrow.
right.
I'm getting old.
Yeah. I was whining at my kid yesterday, his ear and his tractor was working. Mine worked, but his didn't.
Yeah.
He said, well, you think that's terrible? You jump in this combine because it ain't working either.
Mm-hmm.
It was 36 degrees though on my radio on the way down. So it's chilly in the mornings.
It's gonna be colder tomorrow.
Yeah.
So you're not getting old, it's just getting colder.
It's just, the older you get, the more you
My
hate the
husband
cold.
says, doesn't that
You
what
think?
the temperature says?
I do anyway.
I'd rather take the cold than the heat.
Yeah.
For some reason.
Yes, now we're.
Bitter cold stuff, I just, and I think the snow makes me madder than the cold.
Yeah.
I hate snow anymore.
I'm gonna not really mind it this year because it's the first time in 25 years I won't have to push it.
Yeah.
Dan, how's your harvest doing?
Carlston always used to call me and that's what we did. Yeah,
Yields better than you thought, or yields better than you
I
thought, or
would
is
say-
corn down quite a bit?
Yeah, yeah, it's,
Wonder
yields
how-
are better
Have you looked
than I thought it was gonna.
Good. Everybody is.
Joel had a damn machine come off yesterday, run the auger on the board. He got going again and it was plugging the farm. What in the world? So I got in there and I looked, I said, well, use this lever. I said, maybe you're not feeding it. The head ain't going fast enough, so we cranked it up a little bit. And I kinda glanced at it and I thought, huh, okay, maybe that's the way it is, but he no more than got it to the corner, started pulling it up. I said, okay. Went over and I told him to dig it out. I said, okay. These chains are on. You're gathering. It's supposed to be alternating.
Yeah.
I said, not right across. I said, when that chain came off, your slip clutch is on the back of that thing.
Now, International, he said International, and they run together.
Really? This thing is plugging up. So last night, he got them back in time like they're supposed to be.
Sometimes, if you shoot a pin, it drives those.
How's Tavius today?
Good, and you guys?
Doing alright.
Hey, Davies?
Hey.
All right, Dave.
Guess I should have brought
I'll email this to you guys, but, the Amish bakery over.
Okay.
by
I'm
the
surprised my
UP
beans still did
Yeah.
40 bushel.
They are discussing possibly starting a family burial site.
Beans get sprayed with wrong chemicals.
So,
Just
the cemetery outside of Melbourne,
Uh-huh.
Melbourne,
I
their
couldn't believe
location
it.
here.
I said, if
Yeah.
we do better,
This is their land.
Okay.
According to our ordinances right now, permitted use cemeteries, 200 feet from property line would have to be.
The early planted ones, you always lose some because if they're sick. And I've seen that too. And with the 90-degree weather, the rain we had, those are
It's
just raining out.
rotating.
No pun intended.
That's what I was thinking.
Twice people got me.
One of every group.
I got hold of Chris just to see if there was any environmental issues with that. I mean, in the statewide, we do have the right to bury on your own property, so he said he wasn't aware if it had come across his table, but, to set up a meeting with him and then give him a call, and if he can come out, he'll come out too. Just, look, decide that they wanna use and where we would go with that.
Hmm.
I hired my neighbors
Okay.
to do my
So with that
beans.
being said, there is some,
Monroe's,
financial repercussions, say they
40,
didn't upkeep the property or whatever else, or they decide to
they
sell
did
and
in
they
3
have to,
hours, would take me 4 or 5 days.
let us know where the burial site is, groundwater hazard act statement, if the property was ever sold. So I contacted Clay County, Iowa, because they had this happen before, and they have an agreement, built up between board of supervisors and whoever's building their personal cemetery. Basically, it leaves the land, they can't go delinquent on it basically, and then it gets turned over to the county and becomes the county's problem through this agreement. I did take this agreement over to the
I
county
was
attorney,
riding along with
for him to look it over. So he was gonna look it over and get
Yeah, he
back with
pulled
me
up
on that
next
and
to
see if this is something
Scott
that would work
Tama
for our county, or if
and
he
to
thinks
dump.
this is
Mark
worth looking
flipped a
into.
couple levers,
I'm just bringing this to you right now, just so you guys kinda have a heads up.
and he
I
had
will be able to, like I said, more information on
with the combine.
where exactly
So
they
the
wanna go.
combine dumped exactly
I
in
wanna
the
get
middle.
with Chris and see if he can come up with anything else that may or stop or
And I said, Mark, that's just too
keep them
much to
from
do.
doing this or whatever. Not that I'm trying to keep them.
Right.
Just so I know,
Just
as
so
much as
we're-
as
One
much
time.
information
Yeah.
as possible before we,
So everything's done right.
before we go public
Ways,
with
and
it,
then
so,
through the field again.
but I just wanted to give you guys a
And I
heads
thought,
up
well, there
that
are gonna be
it
some
is a
steps in
permitted
it.
use in their
It's all
zoning
GPS.
area.
So when the
There
other
are some
combine caught
requirements
up,
that I'm not exactly sure
and
how
it
we'll
was
hammer that out.
perfectly
And then
lined
there are
up.
other counties that have had this issue and that they're doing some things with it. Okay,
Great.
alright, so as soon as I know more this week,
You gotta know how to run that.
Cammy made me a little group email,
And
and
that
I'll
equipment's not
shoot
cheap.
copies of all this out to you guys, so you can at least sit down and look it over when you have your own time. Okay?
Sound good.
Thanks, gentlemen. Yeah.
Good work.
Reason I wanted to
We'll
hire
see,
it done
we
was
gotta
get it
see where it goes from here.
How many bushels?
Are you gonna finish this today, or are you gonna let these last two sit here?
I
I
just,
got insurance.
maybe we'll wait.
I'm excited for you to see the total.
Maybe we
And then
can
part of it is.
Once you
turning
see
wait
the
till
total,
next week, pay us.
to know exactly how many bushels.
that
they
may
are.
be the lowest I've ever,
But
since I've been.
I haven't seen any big numbers yet.
No?
And my combine does not like switches. He likes to break down during switches.
Huh?
It doesn't find it
If I had
itself.
one breakdown,
Yeah,
it
it's
would pay
nice.
for all the combine.
What in
We
the
must
world?
pay, I don't think Karen got paid for it.
Okay, who forgot to turn in the bills? Okay, there we go, last one then.
That's impressive.
Okay,
Because the air conditioning doesn't work in my
now we
combine.
pay the bills.
And
Well,
It was too long.
another hour we can pay the bills.
Yeah. When I went down, I just opened up the field for picking it. And drove to the field. Went to it once.
So,
My
we'll just leave it off
that's,
Corn in the snow.
I did that once, but it never happened again.
It won't ever happen again.
No.
You could be like the Heck family up around Dyser, they let beans go all winter.
Oh, boy.
I saw that. What, you remember that year when they did that?
What?
When the Hecks, I think Mom and Dad were still alive, when they had beans out all through the winter.
Morning.
They did it,
Morning.
they
Good
did it in
morning.
spring.
How are you?
Yeah,
Good, yourself?
I had it one time.
You did?
Yeah, I
I
had it one
think
time.
you lose the pods over the winter.
I think I ended up having about 10 bushel an acre left
Yeah.
in the spring, and they were very poor quality.
Yeah. Yeah, God, I bet they had 80 acres probably that year.
Yeah.
Sit here.
Let them sit.
Free.
Why you come up here and sit with us?
We had a couple guys up here by Garland.
Keep her in line.
Yeah.
I get pretty
Every
rowdy.
year they had corn and beans both cut down all winter, every year.
Where's the dog?
They would not put anything in the ground until
He's
after
sleeping
the
now,
mother's
just let
birthday
him
in
out to
May.
go to the bathroom.
Nothing. They
Typical
wouldn't work the
man.
ground up, they wouldn't do nothing.
Always yeah, go in the bathroom, that's up, you know,
They
eat,
pro-
go to the
probably
bathroom.
didn't
they
need the
sleep.
money either.
It must not.
I tell Dirk that he doesn't,
It
he
was
just
like-
goes pee over there.
Nobody figured out, I mean,
So
every
every
year.
time he's like, you gotta pick up,
And
you
to
gotta
spring
pick up
that
after your
corn
dog
because
is
it's
laying
laying flat and
It's out there.
Yep.
Can't
I gotta
get
give him
anything.
some.
Hey, can you move a little bit, cause I can't see if Karen's in the way. It makes her look so it's like he's just
Karen,
all around her.
Have you lost weight? You're looking small.
From this angle, big time.
I compliment a lot of people.
Not me, though.
Joel get done with his crop?
No, we're still working on it. We gotta. Oh, he's got the end rows off.
I'm soccer goal this weekend.
Part of one field done, but.
We lost.
No, you're not in a way.
FS wants to do a
Took the L, huh?
So, the,
yield
need to
test
look into
on
the
this
coaching
one
staff?
field out here,
well,
so.
Okay.
I'm gonna say this.
He's hoping we get the corn out before the.
All the girls
Rain
now
wins.
need to not show up.
Oh.
Because every time I'm there, cause
But it,
we have games every
It's only
weekend,
like-
so there's some weekends
well,
where
he's
they're,
got
if they're playing away that I obviously can't go to
less
because I'm
than
working.
40 acres now, but
Every time I'm not
when
there,
you gotta take
they
the tractor
blow the
wagon
team away.
6 miles
Oh,
north
right,
to
like
get rid of it,
8-0,
it
right?
takes a while.
Every time I'm there, we lose.
Yeah.
Next thing you'd be getting.
Well, I wouldn't
a
ask them to
semi.
go either then.
So all the girls are like, can you please not come? Can you please?
I can drive
Please
a semi.
find something. And I'm like, yeah, as long as we win, that's totally fine. But I think we got beat. We got beat.
Did Iowa State win?
Yeah.
Yeah, they did.
I don't remember. Who'd they play?
TCU.
Oh, TCU.
And they wore those throwback.
Horned frogs.
They wore those throwback
Oh.
uniforms.
Jack Trice.
Yeah.
Actually, pretty slick uniforms.
Did they look nice?
Some of those old ones look cool.
Yeah, I heard
Those old
one of
ones,
your
the
relatives
ones
might
they
have
wore were
games
very
on the
sharp.
side.
They were very sharp.
Gotta ask you, how's the cat doing?
You know, on the side of the
Okay.
helmet, it was Ames, it wasn't Iowa State.
I can just tell you right now, that cat's lonesome.
The kid.
So,
Ah.
what you need to do, Casey, just let me know, because I will deliver. It's, we're supposed to ready.
So they're
We're
totally-
ready.
totally
I got
Mary
a
Jo
couple
Cavalier.
crates.
Must
Let me-
have
when I was a
grand-
kid-
Couple
son,
crates.
granddaughter
I got,
named
when I
Ames.
was a kid, we built a machine.
I knew
shed.
somebody had.
This guy
Oh,
said,
yeah.
don't you have any cats? And I said, no. He said, I got a bunch of cats, I'm gonna bring them to you in the morning. And I was pretty
One
small.
of them's named
He brought me
Ames.
2 cats in a,
I knew
in a
somebody
nail,
put something
it was a canister,
You see so
about
much,
yay
you
by
just
yay,
forget who did
or
it.
that used to have nails in it. He put them in that canister, shut the lid on it, drove over to our place, it was about 5 miles. He opened that lid in, them things went straight up there, and I never saw them again. Gone. But anyway, I would be happy to deliver
Well, I
6, 8,
with-
10.
How many have you got out there?
We got so many kids.
With gas prices so high, I'll come down and grab.
Okay, that's.
I'll come down and grab them.
I can meet you at River Bridge if you like.
Yep, no, and I'll have to look at my schedule to see when would work best, but I'll be in touch.
You'll get in touch with
Yeah.
them.
I'll get in touch,
Okay, all right.
and,
I look forward to
and that
seeing you.
way, yeah.
This kinda sounds like it, don't call me, I'll call you.
Yep, I'll let you know when I'm on my way down.
I'll have my phone with me.
Yep, have it with you
Interstate's
24/7,
pretty
I'll
safe-
call.
safer than-
I just gotta look at the schedule first, and then I'll be, yeah,
So you just can't have one.
right,
And
that's
one's
what I'm,
bad luck, you know.
trap, neuter, release.
So she
Well,
has to
the big thing right now is we gotta get it declawed. Yeah.
That's sad too, when they come home and they're all bundled up, but they gotta be.
Well, they
Oh,
do.
yeah.
What's in
Yeah.
there?
A home cat?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, it needs
yeah,
that.
they do, cause they like to, I like to play with them.
You ever thought about snipping the nails a little bit or
Yeah.
something?
They like to
Dang,
sharpen.
They're still
work.
sharp.
They like to sharpen on furniture. Like,
He
even
started
my
doing
grandma's
that,
like,
and
likes to feel like
I tried calling the
As
vet,
long as
and
they
they
don't
haven't
ever
got
get
back to me,
outside.
so the other day I was putting tools away and I saw pliers and I'm like, we can just take care of it right now, cause that's all you do, you just yank them out,
You
right?
have a male cat?
Well, kinda.
I think they
Wanna
cut
hear
them
about my
off, don't
female
they?
cat that we got?
You might give them some drugs though, so they don't feel it.
So my dog,
I mean the vet, I mean,
Right,
You're-
yeah, so that, yeah. I think I'll be okay,
oh, you think?
I think,
your touch, your love will take that
Right.
pain away as you're doing
Right.
it.
I think
It's
you're lucky that my
okay.
mom's not here today.
cause he lays there, you know, when I'm petting him, he's so zen, I can just,
Try that one time.
I'll try it,
Yeah.
I'll give it a shot.
Well, I know,
Let me know how
ask
many
Jim and
stitches
Nancy
they
about putting their cat in a boot.
Somebody claw
In a
it,
what?
claw marks,
In
you
a
have to go
boot.
up your neck.
In a boot.
They put the head down in the boot and they
That's-
You better have the leathers on when you do this.
Trim the nails out?
Well,
no, neuter.
I'm ready to tackle it, I've never done it before, so,
I mean, that was loud.
Oh, I bet.
female cat.
I would sound like a
Female
cat if that
so
was.
our dog's cat lover finally gave in there another cat in the house that's female. Took it in to get spayed, was fine. Come January, 3 months after she'd been spayed, she started acting funny, and city girl me, I'm like, what is your deal? Did you hurt your back? What is going on? She's going in heat.
Wow.
I'm like, what the heck, you're spayed? So I called the vet and like, I don't know, so we took her back down, run the blood test, yeah, she's still going into heat. And so they go and do exploratory surgery, and yep, there's a couple pieces of something left in there, so they took those out, and okay, stitch her back up. Like, had infection, took her back down for that, went back down, her stitches started to come back open, nope, it'll fine, it'll heal, she'll be fine. The very next day I went home, and everything was hanging out.
Oh, gross.
Everything. I called Brock, I'm like, you need to go home right now. And so he like scooped her up onto her back, so everything fell back in, and we rushed down to the vet, and she had cat litter in there. And everything. She's still alive. She's at home. She's gonna outlive us all.
9 lives is right.
Probably not all there mentally though. That had to affect.
She is, but the last time I took her down for her appointment, she was feeling around. She's like, she's kind of lumpy, but it might just be because we didn't get everything back to where it belonged. Oh my god.
Maybe find a different vet.
I'm like, what the heck? I'm like, Brock's like, I told you that she was gonna open them. They said she would have been fine.
Yike.
But then this
I may have
weekend, they
passed
sewed
out
her
when I
back
walked in
up,
on that deal.
and they kept her overnight. And by the time they got down the next day, she had like her IV out. I'm like, this cat is a freaking devil cat. Terrible cat.
Now that cat I might be worried about taking the nails out. That one might be a little.
My dad has, my sister keeps pushing shit on him. He's had 2 little kittens out there. He likes to play with them too, a little rough. You know, and then his hands just scratched up. It's like, Dad, what in the heck? It's just cats. It's like, jeez. I like to play with them too, but I don't like getting scratched. So,
He likes to climb on everything.
yeah.
Oh look, he's on the curtain.
I draw the line at the counter though, kitchen
Oh
counter.
yeah, no.
I just keep telling myself it's all for the kids.
I'll save all that lice control if you need some.
Yeah.
Karen, what is that stack of papers on your desk? It's huge.
I believe it's all old minutes and agendas.
But she keeps them.
That's more.
She's gonna know that
You
those are not
might be
stats.
surprised. I bet Laura could find whatever you needed.
She
Yeah, but you just-
once or twice a
just
meeting,
disrupt
she
I know.
stacks those
I'll-
babies
I'll
up.
switch
She's gonna know right away.
She is.
Walk in.
The
She
front
pays
attention.
attention to that.
She
That's a
probably,
3-day suspension right there.
Do do it.
She probably
Yeah.
keeps a year's worth.
You're too willing.
You what?
She probably keeps a year's worth of agendas
Oh, probably.
and minutes,
Yeah.
and then first of the year it'll be back down to nothing.
Oh, no, 2 years.
2 years?
3 years, 2020.
Oh, yes.
Well, most records
No, it's
retention is a
fine.
3-year cycle.
These are mine from since I started.
Dennis did that to me, told me he was gonna suspend me, cause he was down at a training in Des Moines, and somebody in the office is a prankster, I don't know, we were trying to figure out who it is.
Engineer reports.
And, I was able to get a key fob from another employee in the office, and I went to
Yeah,
his door,
he track all
he
that.
locks his door, he got a key
My-
fob. I opened it, I was videoing it, I opened it,
Yes,
just kind
you
of
man-
opened the door and made sure that he knew, so I sent a text of that video. He said, suspension when I get back. I said, can we coordinate that for my trip to Florida, please? That would be great. Save my vacation time, I'll take my suspension, that way. Didn't work out.
I can relate to the prankster. There used to be somebody in our office that had that fun.
Well, they don't blame me, and I'm like, I've never been caught.
I've never been.
Because I don't,
Whoa!
I don't do anything.
What? Now
You can't get,
just
you
what
can't-
he said
He did,
first.
kind of incriminated
You
him.
can't get caught, you cut me off, so that's why I was
Yeah, I
trying
was
to
gonna cut
finish.
you off.
I haven't got caught because I don't partake in, and everybody seems to just blame me.
Not much of a save there.
I keep a little bit. Back 2009.
That's just not right. I think Larry had stuff in 2000.
Oh, he had all kinds of stuff.
BC?
2001, 2002, yeah. I mean, I still haven't I've only cleaned out what I've filed. I don't even have to look at
That
these
was
hardly.
good.
That was a good one. These glasses, like, God dang, I stepped on them again this week. See. The bifocals, that's what kills me. One eye seeing right, the other one.
Yeah, you can tell you
Go get
stepped
my
on them all right.
pliers out of the car.
Huh?
Let me go get pliers out of the car.
Yeah. Or no, just go get me some new, take some time out of your life.
Or do you want me to use the cutters?
No, yeah, I need new ones. Yeah, that's the only time I'm gonna go get them, so.
Oh, the band broke.
Yeah.
The bow broke.
It's a phone call. All I gotta do is make a phone call instead of pointing it up.
I gotta go Friday.
Do it. Where you go?
Down here in Toledo. My care association.
Well, don't you would get free ones if you went to Wolf Clinic? Isn't that Wolf Clinic?
I don't think so.
I didn't get free ones.
Sue had that cataract surgery last week, it cost $750.
Well, you get, as long as they're safety glasses, you can get.
Only safety glasses.
But I mean, they make safety glasses that look just like that.
Like these are my
I
old
was
safety
looking in the
glasses
door
from
and I said,
Robert.
I forgot my
Because
reading.
my others got so bad I couldn't stand to look through them.
These really are safety glasses, as you can tell.
So. So these are from 11 years ago. I can still see out of them, so. Now if I hate to get them. Okay, insurance pays for the visit.
My coffee's in the.
We gotta pay for the
So when I get back up there.
lenses and frames, but we get reimbursed $100
Yeah.
through insurance, so.
Well, I like.
Yeah, you get safety glasses for free. Cause that's what I have to do too. You pay the $45,
Uh-huh.
$100 off. And she, every time I go to her, she says, why don't you get safety glasses? Cause I said, I don't wanna look like a geek.
No, I don't need safety glasses.
I was, you always vision with the shields on the side.
Yeah.
Dan Wagaman, glasses.
We had to wear shields on them at Fisher's.
Did you?
Yeah, you had to have a shield on.
Get all the dandruff off.
Yeah, well,
I thought cats were afraid of water. I
I wore
happened
that-
the day the cat was
I went to a
halfway in the
concert
toilet,
last
bringing
Friday
out
night.
the
Oh,
toilet.
a little,
yeah, they love to play in the toilet and drink that water.
It's called First
You could train
Avenue
it
Club
to
in
do its
Iowa
business in the
City.
toilet and flush
I'd
it
say
in.
1,000
That is true.
people could
Yeah.
fit in there, maybe a little more.
You could, I couldn't, so
Oh.
you could.
So,
Yeah.
and I was by myself.
Thing is we put her counter box
The person I was going with, he had to go somewhere else, so I just said,
That way it misses
I'm
the
going.
counter box, it's in this.
so I kinda walked up there. At first she said at these tables. Well, of course, when the concert
Just
started,
buy one of those
everybody stands
newfangled
up,
ones that do,
I was-
you know.
the
I
speakers are
looked
all
into
about
those, those are
right
expensive.
there.
Yeah, they're
About
all cheap.
$600.
So I thought I went to
Yeah.
the bathroom,
Bring them down on
Rick
Christmas
started,
list.
and they had them set
We
up,
got
the
a squirt bottle, you know,
protection,
for water.
earplugs, so I thought,
I'll-
I might grab a
he's
pack
doing
of them.
something, I'll
So-
start hosing him, he just looks at me and I'll
Glad you
spray him in
did.
the
Yeah,
face. He's
yeah,
like,
because when I stood up, I was right against the rail, and when I got tight, I could put my hand on the bass,
Malfunctioning cat.
the big bass speaker.
You're supposed to not like water.
There's times my t-shirt was going,
You're really testing my patience here, yeah.
it was great, Bill. It was
All
great.
right,
Yeah.
not for me.
Now I know that Dan has a bunch of cats, I could bring him down there for some training.
Oh, sure, sure.
Why don't I do that? I'll bring my cat down to you,
Okay.
and then you can, the other cats will train him.
Right, right, then I'll bring them that cat.
And then I'll
with a
come
few
down,
associates.
cause it's like a training.
No, no, I would definitely bring the cat and his new friends.
But now your cats are gonna train him how to be an outdoor cat.
Oh, yes.
That's the only place for a cat,
Mhm.
outside.
No, I like
I
to
think,
snuggle with them.
I think you're right.
Minimum is outside.
Love it when they get in your neck when you're trying to sleep. And...
That's just how they try to kill you.
Oh, is that what it is?
You ever watch that Stephen King movie?
No, I don't for that reason.
Ruin your love of cats.
That's right.
Ruin your love of cats. If you start watching.
Yeah, I'll be honest, I'm not a cat person. Them two stay up in my building, they'll be fine. Unless they keep getting in the Ranger, then it'll be a dead one.
Oh, jeez. That'd be just rude. What if you went in somebody else's shed? They didn't want you there.
So no trespassing
Well, I'm not
sign.
gonna go in somebody's shit if I can't be there.
Better yet, what if he jumped into somebody else's Ranger?
Yeah,
He's hoping, probably.
I'd like to jump in somebody else's Rangers down there at USS Polaris, but
I agree.
I'd end up buying it and
It didn't take long for a buddy of mine to
that might be
come
trouble.
out of the shop the other night. We were getting ready to go to Tipton last weekend, and he had his dad, mom and dad's. I had been a teen, 2018, 2019 RV. He left the window down, and when I come out, whoop! Here come a cat out of it. It's like, hey, Tyler, you don't want to go out and shut your window. He was by me. He's like, his dad would have killed him. What smells in here? Well, no, you wouldn't have to say what. That's a very distinct.
Wow.
That'll,
The governor.
hey, man, that might do it.
It's the wife saying he needs to pick up toilet tissue.
You could have gone to the neighbors all over the place before homecoming.
Yeah, it's the,
Yeah.
it's
Done all kinds of it.
the broiler group.
That's the one thing, my son lives down in Mount Pleasant, he taught the last 2 years, but
That's
he's not
okay, it's
teaching.
it doesn't need any extra stuff in
The
that.
kids,
Day I go
Mount
up,
Pleasant
open
is
that
bad.
door up and there's
They
something
allow
else
all
in
the
there.
kids to get all the toilet tissue.
Gonna be it.
I will find
Oh,
you.
I guess if
Yeah,
it's
it's
the only
kind of
thing.
extreme.
It is kind of.
My son even went to the police
And
department and said,
last year's.
"Aren't you gonna do anything?"
Somebody has been.
Joel might
Because
have
they
more cats.
My son sat outside to make sure those kids didn't do anything. For every night for a
Alright, well, I
week.
guess I know what we're gonna have to
Somebody's
do.
gonna die.
And they didn't do
Yeah,
it.
I-
They still didn't
So-
do it? Okay.
Sue and I'll probably.
And I said, why are they doing that when you're not a teacher there anymore? And he says, well, probably another 2 years till all the kids I've had aren't there anymore.
Right.
You know what?
Anyway,
Mine, her daughter
we
lives-
haven't replaced the carpet yet, cause I'm real gun shy about doing it, cause I don't wanna spend $6,000 putting all this carpet in the basement for it to
I
happen
get
again.
that, but they're not in school.
It's been about a year, it gurgled like once or twice,
don't declaw them.
Yeah, we kept her back claws just in case. Cause I've shipped them out before when they've gotten naughty like that.
Yeah, well, I've never
survived.
done all of them.
Just the front.
They usually backwards on it.
Yeah.
Why not just the house to take them to if it doesn't work out at ours?
I tell you,
Dan?
I wouldn't know if there was 10 extra cats out there or not. Yeah, they're just thick, they really are.
They reproduce like rabbits?
They are rabbititis.
You need to live by the highway like we do. Ours usually get flatteritis.
Mm-hmm.
Flatteritis.
Yeah.
We tell the kids, they're just taking a nap,
Yeah.
they're just sleeping.
We had one IGN, she lost her eye, I don't remember what she did. But she got hit out on the highway and Doc's like, well, it came up on her blind side.
I come down 63 there, must have been yesterday morning. They're down there by Joel's, 2 of his turkeys out on the road. They got back off the road and then Becky texted me and said, 2 of your turkeys are out on the road.
They love that corn, somebody had dropped some corn on there, they love that.
Did the sheriffs get called about the cows out by Hickory Hills? Apparently, somebody just came home from Walloon and said their dad did, and the dad said he about hit one on the highway. On 837.
It's kind of a gray area, cause it could've went to Benton County.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
So,
Yep.
I didn't see anything in the calls when I came this morning.
And sometimes you get hold of the farmer right away and they take care, I mean, but
Well, if you know whose cows they are, dispatch usually pretty good about just calling
you're
right away
right,
before
yep.
letting us know.
That would leave a mark if you hit.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. Dad has never owned cows. He got called by your department about cows out on the highway.
Well, I think what they do is they look at
The closest
the plot
neighbor?
map,
Okay.
and, hey, do you have a number for them if these are your cows? 'Cause
Yeah, east of Cloutier, there's one phone number you gotta know.
yep.
Yeah.
That was interesting when all of Larry's cows got out.
Oh, yeah.
About 140 of them on V18.
There were some in the bean field, and Mom took her really old, fancy old horses that have never seen a cow in their life, took them out and helped round them out of the beans.
They were all.
They're about the same size as the cows were. The horses were very big.
Well, I think it was a Sunday night and a Monday morning,
Because Mom missed the
one of our
meeting.
night shift
Yeah.
guys, he was going home. He's like, yeah, I walked over the hill and all of a sudden, oh shit.
That was like super early in the morning, though, wasn't it? Like 2 or 3.
They usually get out right after dark.
Yeah,
That's the best time.
It's okay, no.
You got 2 things to do. Get out or die. That's their motives in life. We used to run a lot of pastures south of Tama. Whenever anything got out, the sheriff always called. Dad, get cows up? I don't know. Maybe.
Let me go look.
How's you're trying that free range stuff?
Yeah. Doesn't work very well. We were renting a pasture, remember years ago, we had some real wild calves, and one went right through the fence and took off. The guy I was working with, he said, what are we gonna do? I said, I'll tell you what we're not gonna do. I said, our count is right. We don't know who that one belongs to. So I said, just remember that, the sheriff calls you in the morning.
They're all accounted for.
Yeah, well, you can't be ours.
Justin Coop had lost some, I think, was that the ratio maybe, or something, and grown ones, and got in the cornfields, whatever, and they looked and but couldn't find them, they said, okay, we'll wait till harvest. Just never found them.
They usually don't like to be in, they don't like to be inside, so
Yeah.
usually around the perimeter. I sold a guy, there used to be an old guy that lived over by Colo, and every year he'd want to load of cattle, and so we'd sort them up for him and we'd sell them to him.
That's good.
Cows. One minute. Were you just looking?
Well,
I thought you were looking at your clock.
I know that. I was gonna silence this.
Oh, yeah, I haven't did
Then
that.
I had an email from, or a message from my sister. Guess one of my aunts passed away Saturday night
Oh, sorry to hear that, Bill.
in March.
Charlie Vesley passed.
Mhm.
Yeah. Funerals today. I talked to Rod Calder Friday at the cookout. He said, Danny, it was time. It was.
Yeah. Okay, I have